Hi, I hope you're well. So today I'm going to show you the things that I purchased from the Erin Condren 2022-2023 launch. Firstly, I repurchased. These are the 6x8 medium notepads, and you can choose the pattern on the top. And I had these before, and I had like navy hexagons up at the top, and I have like 2 or 3 sheets left of them or something. So I decided to replace them. Just give me a second to get this opened. So they're 6x8 and they always come in a pack of 2, and you just take this top page off on the one you're going to use. And as you can see, this time I got watercolour leopard. I wonder, I do have 1 or 2 of the pages, the other one left. Let me see if I can find where I put it and I can show you a comparison. Yes, so this is the one I had before and I've only got a couple of pages left. It came in a pack of 2. This previous one I got in the hexagon pattern in navy, because you can customize that, and you can also customize it by putting whatever wording you want at the bottom, and I put Ruth Sarah, and for this one I actually got lined. But I changed my mind this time and I decided not to get my name at the bottom and to get dot grid instead. Yes, and I also got the new watercolour leopard pattern, and I got the light grey in the background. This is taupe in between, and olive green, because I just have a thing for green at the minute and I love it. And it's a functional thing, but it's pretty, and the paper is really, really thick and good quality paper, and it's not too expensive, so that was a little repurchase. And then on those same lines with the watercolour leopard pattern, I got another Erin Condren sticker sheet. And again, I've got light taupe, light grey and olive green as the accent colours because they are customisable. Some of the Erin Condren sticker sheets you can't customise, but this one you could. And I just have a thing for this at the minute. It's really pretty. The next thing I got is a planner. And as usual, it comes with this ruler. So for this planner, I got a vegan leather cover, and I actually really think that I prefer these. It is really stunning and it looks really gorgeous with the platinum coil, which is what I got it in. So as usual, you get your little welcome pack inside. So you get a compliment card in the Harmony Colourful, Harmony Neutral and Flora, or not Flora, in Bloom. And then you get a Colourblends gift tag, and then a holographic purpley gift tag. And then there's also this little welcome card thanking you for buying it. And you get this little thing here that gives you 20% off your next purchases, and you get 1 for you and 1 for a friend, and that comes as the little welcome pack. Right, so the planner itself, you always get a vellum in their planners, and this is the Harbour neutral vellum. You just get a bit of the Harbour neutral, Harmony. Why am I saying Harbour? Harmony neutral at the edge here, and it's just stunning. I love these colours, they're so gorgeous. And the planner itself is an Arlie. So it just says life planner, and then it says what type of planner it is, and this is my life. And as usual, you get your £80 Mohawk paper, which is just amazing. Then you have your Harmony Neutral. If I keep saying Harbour, sorry, I don't know why that's got stuck in my brain. And this is the pattern of it, and it just says the very best plans emerge when different perspectives meet. And then it says 2022-2023. Then you have your yearly overview. So this is 18 months. So if you buy a planner and you run from January to December, they only give you the 12 months. But when you buy at the academic year, they give you right the way through to the end of December 2023. So you get 18 months. Then the next you have a goal is a dream with a deadline, and you get your 12 blank boxes. You have Harbour neutral up at the top, and then these lines are like a very dark charcoal grey. And then you get a blank page, and over here it's a dark charcoal asterisk, and then you get your quote. And each one is the colour, you know, the Harbour Harmony colour in the background matches the July or whatever month it is tab, and it's your potential to succeed is infinite. And then your month is the same no matter whether you get Arlie, compact, vertical or whatever. This is the 7x9 version, and you have a very quite dark month, July 2022. So just bear that in mind if you're a sticker planner, that you will probably have to Tipp-Ex that out. and then you get a little bar at the top of each month that shows the colour of that month, and everything else is completely blank, your monthly layout and your notes down the side. And then you get your dashboard, so you have a blank page, and this time the asterisk is the colour of the month. And then you get a blank space with a bar, dots, another a line space with a bar, and then a completely blank dot grid section. And then you get July 2022 at the top. And then you're into your weeks. And this is completely neutral. So as you can see, they don't have any of the pops of the July colour. So you get your month in the corner, because this actually feeds from one month into another and starts in June. It says June, but then, you know, the next week it'll say July and it'll stay like that. So you get blank lines down the side, you get the monthly calendar, and then you get it. It's not a box in that they're not pointed corners, they round the edges of them, but you get a bar up at the top and it says Monday, June 27th, Tuesday, June 28th, etc., your days of the week. Then you get 6 AM and then a blank space that has little very faint grey dotted lines, and that represents the half hour. So this full box then is 1 hour. Hold on, I'll zoom in so you can actually see. See what I mean? And then you get again your 7, dotted line and blank space, and that runs the whole way down until you get to the bottom and it's 7 PM, and then you get another bar which you can either cover, make 8 PM, or you could jump time and say you have something to do at 9, from 9 to 9:30, you can add that in, or just your top 2 to-dos for the day or something like that you could put down there. And that is the same then for every week in that month. And the holidays for the month are just written outside the little section box. I keep calling it a box, but it's not really because it's rounded, but we'll say box just for the sake of it. So it's above the box on the day that it actually happens. So there we go. That is the full month, and then you get to the end and it goes to the next month. So technically this is counted as the August because it has the August colour in the asterisk, but you could use it as part of July if you wanted. So this is August, September, which is beautiful, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So you get 13 months in these planners this year. So when you get to the end of your last month in the planner, you will get your notes page with the asterisks, just like you would with all the rest of them, and then you get a blank notes page that has a notes tab. So if you count this page, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10 pages, and obviously 9 if you don't count it. Then you get Heritage and Awareness Observances page with all the things that they haven't actually included within the planner, but they just want you to note in case you want to know. And then Let's Keep in Touch. Again, you get a section name and then 2 dots. So maybe you could put their name, their telephone number and their email address or something. And then you get your future overview, and that is 2024. So this won't change regardless of whether you buy your planners in for a July start or you buy your planners for a January start. You will always just get the 1 year. So we have January 2024 to December 2024. And then you have a quotes page to end with the harmony pattern, what you think you create, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you become. And then there is a sticker page in the harmony colourful, no, harmony neutral. And it's just circles up at the top, blank circles in the middle, the same circles at the bottom that has the harmony pattern, and then all the different harmony colours in flags, and then teardrops. And the harmony colours, I wrote them down Where did I write them down? I can't remember, so I'll put them in the description box. I have listed the In Bloom colour palette, the Colourful colour palette, Harmony Colourful and Harmony Neutral. I took a note of them, so I'll make sure I'll put them in the description of this video if you're interested, and they're all there. And then you get your asterisks in a circle, you get some habit trackers, and then today, this week, rescheduled and cancelled. These are different than the A5. You get to do. This first sheet is the same, sort of, in that it has circles and teardrops, but you can see the layout slightly different because of the fit, and obviously the stickers here are smaller in your A5. And then the next page you get is slightly different again. You get the asterisks, you get to do's, but in your A5 you get a whole list of them, and then you get flags in this one, whereas you get habit trackers in this one. And then here you get today, important, this week, and reminder. And here you get today, this week, rescheduled and cancelled. And you only get 2 sheets in your A5, and in your 7x9 you get this extra sheet. So we have cakes and cupcakes, boxes, happy birthday, celebrate, boxes, happy birthday, celebrate again, and then to get to the bottom, and you have your cakes and cupcakes. And instead of them being plain, they have the Harmony Neutral pattern in the cake. Oh, tell a lie, you get 4. You get this extra sheet. So these are just event labels, as you can see here, like a rounded rectangle, and it's rose gold lined the whole way through it in the Harmony colours. Then you get to the very back and you have a Harmony Neutral, what's it called? I took a mental blank. Pocket folder? You know what I mean. You can see one of these. And it has a pocket at the back and a perpetual calendar, and this is a pale blue with gold writing, and this is just basically every month of the year, and there's a line for every day in said month, and you can use it to keep track of birthdays. You can do a gratitude line a day, you can use it just for specific events, you can use it as what I use it for, my routine, like writing out my planning routine. And then you get to the back and you have like your papery page again that's in a very sort of taupe colour. And then I think it might be like the Harmony tan, and then the back cover of your Harmony. And that is the Harley Neutral Harmony Life Planner. This next thing I am ridiculously excited to get looking at. So it comes in this protective bag here. It's just completely plain white canvas bag. Give me a second, I will get it all out of the bag and show you what it is. It is the A5 Focused Agenda, and I'm really excited to see it in person. To be honest, it's different than the pictures in that, one, I didn't think the arches were as embossed, if you know what I mean. If you look closely here, you can see, sorry, my husband's at the front door and he has it opened. You can hear the cars. It's really embossed down in. It looked flatter in the pictures, but I don't mind that. However, it looks in the pictures a wee bit paler than what it is, and I actually think it's a plus that it's not, because I hemmed and hawed about getting it because I thought it might get quite dirty. But this is definitely grey. It's a very, very pale grey in fairness, but it's beautiful and it just feels gorgeous. It's a vegan leather, but as you can see, it is an actual vegan leather, you know, as opposed to that cover that I showed you that had vegan leather on the outside of cardboard. And even inside it is the feeling of vegan leather. You know what I mean? It's very good quality made. So let's take a closer look at it anyway. So it has gold hardware. That is really squinty. Like, it's way closer to that side and further away from that side. Can you see that? That's gonna really bug me. I'm gonna have to just ignore it. Anyway, and then gold clasp. And inside you have, one second, your gold rings. And it's a 6 ring, and you have a ring holder here, and then again, the way the folio is that I bought before, the slate blue one, you can put your hand right through this. It can store whatever. If you really wanted to take the rings out and put stuff, you know, just put a coil planner through, you could, but I not do that. And then there's a pocket here where you can keep notebooks. So where'd my notebook go? if I put this, see, that's what that's made for. And then your planner can go on top of that. And you can have that in there to scribble notes and have it handy. And then on this side you get a pocket here, which is made for sticky notes. And I'll try to find a picture and put it up here somewhere if I can. It's basically a long sticky note that you can slip down in here to store stuff. Although you can also keep pens. I mean, you don't have to put the sticky notes in. A pen would go down there just the same. But anyway, you also have a 3-pocket card holder, and then down here a 1-pocket card holder. And it's just stunning. I just don't know what else to say. It's a really good quality feeling. It feels really sturdy, and I love the fact that I'm finally able to get one in the Harbour grey, because the colours that they have offered so far have all been bright and colourful or pink and flowery, which just aren't me, and I'm delighted with this. So let me show you the insides that come with it, because it is a planner. So it is the Focused, and it's just exactly the same as every other Focused planner ever. So this is the soft bound A5, hold on. Here in slate blue, and I haven't even opened this, but I already know it's going to be this exact layout with the exact same monthly dashboard with blank page like this, and monthly here. But I'll open it and show you what it looks like. But all the focus are the same, and they are a complete blank canvas. So the beauty of a planner like this is that you can put whatever you want in here if you really wanted, because you can buy the insert separately. So if you really wanted, you could buy like a Daily Duo in Harmony Neutral or whatever, but just buy the guts, and then you can combine it with this and have a blank weekly overview. And because it is a blank canvas, it'll go with absolutely anything. It doesn't matter whether you pick the Colourful, Harmony Neutral, Harmony Colourful, In Bloom, this will go no matter what, because the tabs are grey, a dark grey. Even this, I don't know why actually they've put this vellum here. I was going to say this vellum would go with anything, but what you could do is you could even run it through your printer and print a pattern on it if you wanted, or you could stick like a vellum sticker on it if you had. Of course, I can never find anything when I'm actually looking for it, but if you had a little vellum sticker, like said I love planning or whatever, you could put it onto the vellum. Anyways, it's just a blank bit of vellum. And then you have, in the way with all the Erin Condren planners, it says the type of planner, only obviously this is not a life planner, it is a focus planner, and it doesn't have fancy colours, it's plain. And this is July 2022 to June 2023, and this book belongs to. And it's the same quality paper, as far as I know. I'll double check on the site, but it still feels very thick and good and quality, even if it isn't the £80 Mohawk one. But like I said, I'll double check and see if it says. And this runs then from July 2022 to June 2023, so you only get the 12 months. That's a difference from the life planners. Because technically, because this is a July start, it should have the 18. But because it only has the 12 months, you then get your line section down below so that you can use it for a key. And it's 2022-23. And then this is different. The holidays are in the life planner are at the back and they are at the front, and you actually get the 2022 ones and the 2023. But oh look, there's even more. Holidays 2023. This whole page will be coming out then because I don't use them. So you get 2022, 2023, and then more 2023 holidays, just in case you need them. And then in addition with the focused planners, this is the same in every focused planner that I have got so far, even the ones I had last year. In addition to getting this 12-month tracker, you also get a 12-month tracker that looks like this and is on one page. So if you wanted to use this front for budget tracking and have like red on every month, a red dot, and then down here you put a red dot and write Netflix payment due or something, and use that for budget, you could then use this one for birthdays and just write here on the 2nd it's such and such, on the 20th it's this person's, and use it that way. But you get it blank apart from the fact it says the month July to June, and it'd be very easy to cover if you wanted to. But You get your July tab directly on this. It doesn't flip to a blank page. It just starts straight away and you get your month. So with the focus you get the previous month and the next month, and then you get your months here. There's no pattern and a note section down the side. And then, like I just showed you in that slate blue one, the dashboards for the focus are different. So you get a monthly calendar up in the corner. You get 3 blank sections. You get a checklist style with squares at the end, and then a blank square. And then you get a dot grid page. And I actually use this as a memory planner, this layout. And as you can see, I use the dot grid page as a like a monthly cover page, and then I have a this month section. These are all the things I posted to Instagram. This is what am I doing, what am I thinking, and what am I watching, and that's the way I use that layout. And this is the Harbour, which is slightly darker, and they're both Harbour actually, but this is the 8x10 softbound planner in the Focus collection. Then you get into your weeks, and like I showed you earlier, it's exactly the same. So you have your month in the corner, you get a horizontal layout, and it has lines on one side and it's blank on the other side. And then at the very bottom you get a note section and another checklist style section that has little squares. And that's just the same the whole way through. And there's no point in me flipping through to show you all the different designs because there is no design. The only thing that's extra is because this went directly into the month here, it went directly to the month. In every other month, it goes from your last day in the week to 2 blank note pages, and then it has the month, and that's the only difference. And then when you get to the very back, you flip from your last day, your last week in the month, and it goes to blank notes pages. And this is blank, and this one has a notes tab. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, and then a contacts page that doesn't have the little coloured dots. It's just contact name and then a line. And then your future overview, which is also 12 months. So you'll get July 2023 to June 2024, which is different again because instead of the life planners, you would get 2023 fully at the front, or 2022, whatever the current year is, and then the next year fully from January to December. You're getting a consistency. So this one ended in June 2023, and this one continued July 2023, taking you right the way through to June 2024. And then that's it. The back page is completely blank and you don't get any stickers. Hope you enjoyed that, and thank you so much for watching, and take care, and I'll speak to you soon.